Don't look. You're about to look at the camera. Now look at this camera. It's not smooth.
The phone?
Yeah, it makes your face look so rough.
You say what? He's alive. You are older than me. Congratulations.
Look.
I said, I'm old in
Okay. Oh, fine. Okay.
Yeah, there's a little filter.
Your mom, the mother, and the mother.
Daddy K.
Àlùbáríkà tó wá mìírí èmi gan iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni. Ewu gbogbo tí mo là kọjá ìmọ̀ ìṣàgbára mi àtinúdá tí mo ní ló jẹ́ kí dúpẹ́ orí. Ẹ̀mí mi jẹ́ ìwà rẹ̀ lórí ìtẹ̀rọ̀ wá lọ́wọ́. Ìtẹ̀rọ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ ní màmá tó bá yọ̀. Ẹ̀mí mi jẹ́ ìwà. tí mò ń jẹ àánú yẹn kọ́ ló mú mi yan fàlàlà. Bàbára lóore tó mú mi jí tó mú mi sùn, mo gbọ́ pé òre dé. Àràmàǹdà lóore tí mo lè gbápá tí mo lè gbẹ́sẹ̀, mo lajú mo fi rí. Ọ̀tọ̀ lóore pé mo lè jẹ mo lè mu, wọn ò f'oúnjẹ nù lò. Àánú lóore pé kémi jáde kí n wọlé, àlàáfíà ni. So when I put together, òre tó ṣe láyé mi, let's not stop. Ọmọ pẹ́ wá. So when I put together, òre tó ṣe láyé mi, let's not stop. Ọmọ pẹ́ wá. Ìwọ ló ń do that thing for me, tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Ìwọ ló ń do that thing for me, tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Ìwọ ló ń do that thing for me. Ọlọ́run ló dùn, tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Tèmi fi ń dúpẹ́. Ìwọ ló ń do that thing for me. Ọpẹ́ ńlá ni mo gbé wá, tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Ó yà mí lẹ́nu, ó jọ mí lójú. Ó kà mí láyà, mi ò rírú ẹ̀ rí. Wọ́n wá ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi, èwo ni mo tọ́lá, èwo ni mo jẹ́. Ṣé mi tọrọ òye rárá? Má ṣàlàyé. Bàbá ló ń do that thing for me. Mo máa ránú gbà ní. Tani bá mo kò lómi jálẹ̀. Àánú báyé mi wọ̀ ní mo mọ́rẹ́. Ìwọ ló ń do that thing for me. Ó dùn. Tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Tí bá mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti inú oyún rè. Ìwọ ló ń do that thing for me. Tí mo fi wá di ìwòyí Olódùmarè. Tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ rere náà ni o. Ìwọ ló ń do that thing for me. Alágbára ni. Tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Ọlọ́run tẹ́mi sí tí mo mọ̀. Ìwọ ló ń do that thing for me. Òun ló ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá. Tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Ó ṣe wò. Wọ́n ń bèrè bómi ṣe nínú àgbọn. Ìjìnlẹ̀ ló jẹ́, kò sẹ́ni tó yé. Wọ́n fẹ́ mọ bórin ṣe pọ̀ lára ọ̀pẹ. Kò lè yé anybody, àṣírí mi mú Elédùmarè ni. Bàbá ló ń gbéṣẹ́ owó rẹ̀ lára. Lèmi ṣe ń gbọ́ wọn bá mi sókè o. Òun ló fàyè mi ṣe gílámù. Lèmi ṣe mọ́ pa ìgbàgbọ́ mi wá. Bàbá ló ń do that thing for me. Tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Lèmi fi ń dúpẹ́ ọjọ́jọ́. Ìwọ ló ń do that thing for me. A tún dúpẹ́ oṣooṣù. Tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Àṣọ ọdọọdún. Ìwọ ló ń do that thing for me. Títí dọ̀ọ́jọ́ alẹ́. Tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Ìwọ ló ń do that thing for me. Ìwọ ló ń do òun ló ń do. Tí mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́jọ́jọ́. Ìsinmi pé sókè wà bẹ́ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀. Àgbẹ̀ ọ̀gá o, àgbẹ̀ ọ̀gá. Kristi ti gbé sókè wà bẹ́ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀. Àgbẹ̀ ọ̀gá o, Ọlọ́run ìfẹ́. Ìwọ ti gbé sókè wà bẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Ìwọ ni gbé sókè mi bẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Àgbẹ̀ ọ̀gá o, àtàyà ọ̀gá. Ìwọ ti gbé sókè wà padà ẹ̀mí rẹ̀ tó sọ mí dọ̀rọ̀. Àgbẹ̀ ọ̀gá o, Ọlọ́run ìfẹ́. Àní ìwọ ti gbé sókè. Ìrànlọ́wọ́ ní tọwọ́ Olódùmarè wá. Àgbẹ̀ ọ̀gá o, àgbẹ̀ ọ̀gá. Ìwọ ti gbé sókè wà láyé mi láti dẹni ìgbàgbé. Wọ́n gbé ọ̀gá o, ó ṣé Olódùmarè o.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Oh, you're seeing me already. Can you hear me? Are you hearing me? Okay. If you can hear me, please let me know. Okay. Okay. Loud and clear. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. You're welcome to Thoughtful Events 1 year anniversary. I'm blushing. Should I say I'm blushing or I'm shy? Which one? Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you so very much. It's a special program today. Since we switched to Thursdays, so today is a special program because of the anniversary, and that is why we are having it today. So, thank you for joining. God bless you. We thank God Almighty for granting us yet another opportunity, not just to be alive, but to be healthy, to be sane. We can hear everything everybody is saying and we understand. That means we are sane. Our sanity is still there. That's why we have to give glory to Him always. Àánú la rí gbà o, àánú la rí gbà, àánú la rí gbà o. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. As I used to tell people, they say, kí ni big deal? Ṣèbọ́dún kan péré ni àwọn kan ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tipẹ́. Yes, but it is big deal to me because it is something I've been not seeing for like years. It's been my wish, and the fear of the unknown wouldn't let me start. But to God be the glory who gave me that courage to start this time last year. And that is why I am calling everybody to rejoice with us because we are all doing it together. If I start anything and I do not see anybody to back me up, there is nothing I can do. But because you people are there, you're always watching, posting, responding to posts, encouraging me one way or the other. Even if you criticize, maybe you see something that is not right to you and you complain about it. Ìfẹ́ náà ṣì ni. That is why I am saying thank you, everybody. We thank God, we thank you. I am Oluabi, as you all know, or Abid Busi, depending on which page you are watching from. So, I just want to give you a quick lowdown of how it started. Some years back, I was nurturing this on my mind, like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. But when you don't have that confidence, I'm a talkative. I talk. I can talk for hours. But when it's facing the crowd, like talking to people that are more than 2, 3, I fidget, I like shake. I don't, I used to be a teacher, fine, but I was teaching children and I was teaching, their students. But when you have to talk to people, you have to think, especially when people are criticizing each other. A lot of people come online and bully so many people to the extent that some people cannot hold on to it. They do drastic things. But when it was time, God made it happen. Because I just sat down that day. I said, I want to do it in a positive way when people will benefit from it. Everything is not about money. There are some things money cannot buy. As I used to tell people, money don't buy happiness. Even if you try to make yourself happy by spending money to buy some stuff, happiness comes from within, from inside you. If you are not happy, it's still not going to work. So there are so many things money cannot buy. But today, when we look into the world, a lot of things is happening. We have a lot of good and bad things. But let me not lie to you, a lot of bad things, horrible things that we have not even heard of. Some we heard about them, but we never saw them. We thought it's funny. They are just stories. but now they are happening. We are seeing them. That is just it. So, but I just thought about this one, especially when it comes to health and then marital issues. That is the major things that are affecting people of today. And that is why we are concentrating on that, both health and marital. And marital has so many branches, when it comes to children, home, spouses, ọkọ ìyàwó, environment, ìjọ ọlọ́run tá à ń ti ń ṣe ìsìn, ilé-ìwé àwọn ọmọ, ilé náà ni gbogbo ẹ̀ depend lé lórí. So that's why we are doing it this way. A lot of good things are coming up by the special grace of God, and I thank you all for joining, for watching, for being patient, because you knew I was a starter and I was messing up big deal, but you people did not leave me. You stayed and you were correcting me, telling me what to do, how to do it. I thank you all. God bless you. And whatever you have on your mind that you are planning to do, èròǹgbà yín, aspirations yín, the Lord Almighty will bring it to reality fún yín. That one person that will push you up, that one person that will lift you up, that will take you there, the Lord will orchestrate the person to meet you, or you to meet the person. Ẹ pàdé ara yín. Aláàánú kan ṣoṣo tọ́lọ́run ti yàn á wá gbogbo wa rí, oníkálukú wa á ṣe rere. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o, ẹ ṣé o, God bless you, ẹ ṣé. Today I know I will be doing giveaways, and some people have given me some money and some things, and then to the extent that some mentioned names of people they wanted me to give the money and to the things too. Wọ́n sọ pé ẹni báyìí, ẹni báyìí, ẹni báyìí. You can imagine. So we think people are not seeing us. They are seeing us. So wọ́n rí wa o. So though this might be token, but kò ń ṣe how much tó fún wa or what the gift is, but the act of giving. Bí ẹni yẹn ti ẹ̀rọ wípé ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún wọn, ẹ jẹ́ kí n nawọ́ sí àwọn èèyàn mi, and that is it. Thank you so very much. By God's grace, yes, so, and somebody specifically said the admins. That is it. So don't worry, you will win something. So that is it. Thank you so very much, everybody. Thank you. I know we give data every week. Data yẹn kọ́ ni matter. I know the data is small compared with what you use data for on the internet, but at the same time, I thought about it that bí gbogbo ẹ ṣe ń lọ, when you have data to see one thing or the other on the internet that can make you laugh, that can make you smile, that can make you to be current and see what is going on globally. And that is one of the reasons why I do all this data all the time. At times when I'm a bit down, that I don't have enough, God always provide, and that is it. And that is why I said you people should help me, so that when you keep posting and reposting and sharing, subscribing, people will be so much on the platform where we will have some returns. So when we have returns, whatever we are giving, we multiply. You understand what I'm saying? So that is it. Help me so that we can help each other. Ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ gbé mi débẹ̀. Thank you. God bless you. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Then I want to quickly talk about posting. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. I've said it severally that people are posting a lot of things that are not supposed to be on the platform. This is not they said all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. That's why we encourage some jokes and some fun things, but not to the extent of posting some things that are not supposed to be posted. It is not compulsory for me to see what you are doing or what you like. Whatever you like, whatever you fancy, you can do that on your personal platform, on your personal page, but not on a group page. This page is for us to learn at each other's feet, to exchange knowledge. Basically, that is it. So we are talking about health, talking about home or anything is about this group. Please, I beg you, because from now henceforth, Facebook has given us so many warnings. So from now henceforth, when you post something that is not supposed to be posted, like nudity, àfihòhò ara ẹni hàn, à ń sọ̀sọ́kùsọ, à ń ya ìyàkuyà, or à ń post àwọn graphic kìíní bíi wọ́n pààyàn ni, wọ́n géèyàn lórí ni, wọ́n ṣe kìíní kan, àwọn nǹkan kan tí ò ṣe kìíní báyẹn, a máa delete ẹ̀. And when we delete, we don't have that time, like all these admins are busy, so gbogbo wọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn, oníkálukú kan ń wá time kéékèèké fún wa ni. So when you keep posting such, you post and post and post like that, my dear brother and sister, we will be forced to take you out, because Facebook kept telling us like this person. So instead of the Facebook to close the group, we will take the person off. Ẹ má bínú, once you see that you are no more in the group, that means ẹ ti kọjá ààyè yín ni, you know. Mark kò rányàn tó bá mess up here, ò bá ní billions of followers, it will take you off. And that is exactly what is happening. We won't, because of èèyàn kan ká ṣe kìíní. So God will help us. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Keep posting and posting. Thank you so very much. Today is the anniversary day. As you can see, àwa náà ti ra balloon, àwa náà ṣe party o. Okay, party time. That is it. My children have bought this one, so I was looking for what to buy. They just bought this one for me and gave it to me. So thank you everybody for joining again. I am Olu Abi, or Abid Busi. I said we have tons of giveaways today. Tons of giveaways. So tonight we have 2 guests. But yesterday I prepared our mind for the 2 guests, because we have tried. If you can see my table now, I have about 7 or 8 gadgets. I have borrowed my children's own. Everybody is not compatible with their phones. So that is why I am switching them to Instagram. But I don't know how to do it. I'm going to put them on speaker. You will hear them. But seeing them, it seems you have to be seeing me, unless you want to go to Instagram. The Instagram is not even sure, because we have tried up till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock today. That is because this is 2 p.m. now, past 2. We are trying. In fact, I was supposed to be begging them. They were the one begging me. Eba binu. It's not their fault, and we can't say they should throw their phones away because it's not compatible with the gadgets we are using. Bóyá nítorí pé at times tí ìlú tí kò bá gba ti ìlú kan, àwọn nǹkan tán bá rà ní ibi kíní ibi kejì ó lè má bára wọn ṣiṣẹ́ nítorí pé wọn ò gba tara wọn. Ó ti yẹ kó yé yín, mi sọ jù báyẹn lọ. So ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ n tó fà á nìyẹn tó fi jẹ́ wípé we couldn't connect with them like that. So some people have seen us on Zoom, mi tẹ wá ro Zoom o. Tata. And that is it. Adegboyega, God bless you. I never thought about Zoom, but it's late. I cannot plan it now. But let's manage what we have for today, and subsequent times we will be looking for ways and ways to do it. Tó ti yé yín, ẹ má bínú sí wa, ẹ gbà wá bá ṣe rí. So actually I will máa gbé wọn sí Zoom. I'm sorry. Máa gbé wọn sí Instagram. So tí máa gbé wọn sí Instagram, I will be showing you every now and then. Then you will be hearing them, what they are saying. So both of them are coming on Instagram now. I am just inviting them. Ẹ má bínú sí wa, ẹ gbà wá bá ṣe rí. I would have loved to start the giveaway right now, but àwọn ni mo fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ bá mi ṣíde. So ẹ má bínú. Yes. So mo ti invite àwọn méjèèjì o, and dúró dè wọ́n o. We are waiting for them. And the topic for today is, who is to have the kids after divorce or separation? Whether we like it or not, there will be divorce, there will be separation for some families. A máa ń try pé a fẹ́ kó bàjẹ́, but at times nǹkan tó lè save situation nìyẹn. So when that one now occurs, ta ló yẹ kó kọ́ ọmọ dání? Ṣọ́kọ ló yẹ kó kọ́ ọmọ dání ni àbíyàwó? So ìyẹn la fẹ́ sọ lénìí, and everybody ló free sí opinion ẹ̀. I want you all to understand that one man's food is another man's poison. So n tèmi bá lérò lọ́kàn ó lè má jẹ́ n táwọn lérò lọ́kàn, ṣó ti yé yín, but n tí àwọn bá lérò báwọn ṣe rò ó sí wọn á sọ fún wa. Níbi tán ti ń sọ fún wa, àwa náà mú ọ̀kan kún èjì, àwa náà rò n tá a fi lè kọ́gbọ́n, àwa náà kọ́gbọ́n níbẹ̀, and that is it. Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́. I just invited them. I'm waiting for them to join. I'm waiting for them to join. Okay. I'm waiting for you to come up. So when you come up, we can start. They are there, they are battling it. Yeah, mo ti invite àwọn méjèèjì, mo dúró kàn accept ni o. Yes, one person is on. Who is this? Network. Oh, hey. Ẹnìkan ti wọlé o. A dúró, ẹ má bínú. Okay. Ẹnìkan ti wọlé. Then another thing tí mo tún fẹ́ sọ that I want to say is every now and then we will be beckoning on some people. We will go to your inbox, we will talk to you, then we will ask you what you want to share with us. If you have any, then we will bring you up to come and share with us. Anybody la lè pè. Yes. Ẹ má sọ wípé ẹ wá o, ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ wá, ẹni tá a bá pè, ẹ dá wa lóhùn. You give us time, your convenient time. Then whatever, if you have a topic, or if we have a topic, we will ask you. If you can do it for us, fine. If you cannot, we'll give you a topic, any topic. Tá bá fún yín tí ò bá tẹ́ yín lọ́rùn, you can say no. Eléyìí pọ̀ jù, eléyìí ò tó. Then we'll be able to know what we are to do. Ẹ tún ti rí. Èmi ti wọlé, ṣe ti rí. Ẹnìkan ti wọlé, ó kàn roll. So I don't know. It's not their fault, so please don't be angry with them, and don't be angry with me either. So àwa náà ti ronú pé tí ò bá ti work, a máa ṣe video call lórí WhatsApp. So that is it, because tọmọ wa gbọ́ngbọ́n kíkú, ìyẹn náà gbọ́ngbọ́n sísìn. If they do it that way, we too would think of another way. So ẹjọ́, that is it. So I'm going to switch. Let's switch to WhatsApp, as we said. You know, we agreed on WhatsApp. So let's switch to WhatsApp. Aderomu Toyosi Aderomu and Aderonke already. Those are the two people we are having this evening. So even networking, poor. Oh, it's poor over there too. I could see some people complaining about network also. Yes, I could see some people complaining about network. So don't let us stay on network. We won't say because we have time. 30 minutes is fair low. So let's just go on WhatsApp. We are, and diversifying this, that, whichever one works. Rain. Warning network. They said network is. Everybody's complaining about network. So let's switch to WhatsApp, please. Let's switch to WhatsApp since it is like that. Let's switch to WhatsApp. Let's switch. Okay. Yeah. One person is on already. We are waiting for the second person. We are waiting for the second person. Okay. We are waiting. So please don't be angry. Òjò ń rọ̀ nílé. It's raining there. And it be by not to weather yẹn ṣe bákan, so it could even be the network, who knows? Because our gadgets kan náà wọ́n glitch ń bí báyìí. So we have two people coming up. As I said, we have Toyosi Adebisi Aderomu and yes, I did invited. Yeah, it's not coming up. Yeah, I'm waiting for her to. Yeah. Hello, may God help us. So El Nino, where are thou? Your work is lagging here. Yes. Okay. We are waiting for Adeyinka Ronke already. Our own network was so poor this afternoon, but hopefully it would have been better. I pray so. Hello. Okay, maybe we should go ahead. Then anytime she comes on, we will. Yes, I've added her to the call. So anytime she comes up, then. So good evening, everybody. Once again, this is Oluabi or Abid Busi, depending on which platform you are watching from. And so we have Toyosi Adebisi Aderomu tonight, and we are supposed to have Adeyinka Ronke already also, but I'm waiting for her. I've already called her, but let's keep going with Aderomu. As soon as Miss Orede comes in, we'll merge her in. So tonight we are having who should have the kids after divorce or separation. As I said earlier, so once there is separation or there is divorce, who should have the kids? And that is the topic for today. Emma Binu, see Aderomu, you can see her, but there's nothing we can do. You can you hear her? Oh yeah, greet them, let them hear you.
Hello, good evening everyone. Happy anniversary to us.
Happy anniversary. She's saying happy anniversary. Can you hear her? If you can hear her, let me know if you can hear her. If you cannot, maybe we should, because I just don't know. The Facebook is not working with her.
Hello everyone. My name is Aderomu Adebisi Oluwatoyosi. Happy anniversary to us.
Happy anniversary. Okay. I think they can hear you. Okay, they said we should continue with you. they can hear you. Okay, so the topic is who should have the kids after the divorce or separation? That is it the man or the woman, depending on our own opinion? So over to you, Miss Aderomu. Who should have the kids?
Good evening once again, everyone.
Good evening.
Well,
Shumapofo. Here she comes. Miss already just got in, and Miss Aderomu's phone went off. Now both of them are here. Can you see both of them? They are here. But one is saying reconnecting. Shumapofo. Aderomu is gone. Network is bad. I know. Everybody is complaining. I know. Even our own network too. I can see her, and most times she hears me, but I don't hear her. You are muted already. Did you mute it? Okay. Good evening, madam. Àrògò lálẹ́ yìí o. I can't even hear. Okay, what should we do? What should we do? Adegboyega, you're suggesting something? Hey, Arogo. Okay, if we can't do it with them, should I go ahead?
Yes.
Because I know you will still have to come back. Even if it's another topic, we will find a way. A shooting Debbie. Benny. Èṣù jẹ̀bi o. Èṣù jẹ̀bi, èṣù pòfo. Yeah, even if you open Zoom, so far the network is bad. There's nothing we can do about it. I was talking about the compatibility of the program before, of their phones. But in this case, that is not the issue anymore, right? The issue now is the network. The network is the issue. So, okay, they said I should not do video, I should do audio. Okay, we can do audio. I'll merge calls. Okay, let me take it off. I'll call you again with audio so that they can hear your voice. Or you can switch to audio also. Now you are in. She's reconnecting. So maybe both of you can use audio. Check out audio. Come on, video. Because people could hear your voices, but let's do audio. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you both hear me? Ẹ yọ kúrò ní fídíò ká kàn máa lo audio. Mo ti yọ tọ̀dọ̀ mi náà kúrò. Okay. It's still reconnecting. Okay. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ kí n pè yín ní ó dà pé ẹ mọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n pè yín bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n pè yín. I'll call you on video, on audio. So okay. Yes. I can hear you now.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm calling her also. Can you all hear her?
Hearing me too.
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly. Hello, can you hear me? I'm trying to connect her also. She was on just now.
Okay, are we using the audio now?
Yeah, it's better because it's like the video is causing glitches. So, or what do you think? I connected. I'm waiting for her. Okay, over to you, Aderomu. What do you think? Who should have the children? Is it the husband or the wife? Who should have the children? Or even the in-laws? Who should have the children between them?
Yeah, I think the kids should be with anyone who has the ability to take care of the kids, who have the skills, not only financially, but that can devote his or her time for them. Are you with me, ma'am?
I'm hearing you. Can you hear her?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm asking the audience, are they hearing her? If you can hear her, then I used to have microphone. I tried the microphone yesterday and it didn't work. I have three microphones. Even one is here. You can imagine. They just didn't want us to do this thing today, but we are doing it. So now, okay, they said they can hear you, so go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So it doesn't have to be only financially. It has to be the one that has skill, what it takes to have the kids around. When you want to have the kids around with you, when there is separation between the husband and the wife, they have to sit together. That is why co-parenting is very important. Even if the parents are not together, they still have to join hands together in training the kids. Though in Africa we believe the kids has to be with the mother, which is right, because the mother is the best person to handle the kids. But we have some mothers that they don't even have time for themselves, let alone the kid. We are not asking them not to be social or not to enjoy their life, but they must devote time for the kids. So the person that's going to have the kids with him or her should be the person who has the time for the kids. I think that's my own opinion.
Yes. When one is talking, the remaining two people, we will mute our phones. So when I ask questions, I will unmute. So whoever is talking, the other two will mute their phones so that it will be more clearer for people to hear. So in a nutshell, Ms. Aderomu said, it doesn't matter who has the kids, but whoever wants to have the kid must be the person that have the skills, must be the person that can devote time, and even financially. But she said all is not about finances alone, because kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn lábíamọ, because in Africa we believe that women should have the children, but ipe kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn lábíamọ. Obìnrin mi abíagbá ni, kò ń ṣe obìnrin mi ò lè tọ́ ọmọ pé ọkùnrin ló lè tọ́ ọmọ. So that is what she is saying, that is why co-parenting is very important. Ipe a gbọ́dọ̀ lè bára wa sọ̀rọ̀, even tí a bá fẹ́ra wa mọ́, kò yẹ kó dìjà, kò sí nǹkan tó kan àwọn ọmọ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀. They should still be able to have good life. Kọ́ dẹ̀ ní bàbá tó kí wọ́n ní good life pẹ̀lú ìyá kọ́ ní good life pẹ̀lú bàbá. Thank you, Miss Toyosi. Then Ronke already. We asked the question already. So in your own opinion, what do you have to say? Toyosi, you can mute and I will mute also. Good evening. Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
We want to talk about who should have the children after separation of both parents. My own opinion, we need to consider some factors before we can determine who is going to take care of the
network.
We need to look at the age of the children in question. Maybe they are still under 18, that they cannot decide on their own. And before we release the children to any of the parents, we need to see the consent of the children. Wọ́n bá kéré abẹ́rẹ́ ṣé dáàdì bá ṣe súnmọ́ àwọn ọmọ yẹn ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Bá ṣe ń kéta fún ìdá àwọn ọmọ yẹn ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn. So we need to put the age of the children into consideration before we say this child will go to with daddy or this to go with mommy. We need to put their age into ọmọ tó yẹ kó ṣì jẹ́ under age. You cannot release it for a man to be taking care of him or her. Irú ọkùnrin tẹ́ pé láàárọ̀ báyìí á lọ síbi iṣẹ́. At least gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé obìnrin wà homely. Obìnrin ló máa ń sọ pé òun gbọ́mọ lọ fún antenatal, òun gbọ́mọ lọ fún immunization, I mean. After ló mú kan appointment doctor pé pọ̀ yìí ó ní kàtà, ó ní cough. Kan báyìí mo máa lò fún. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ wà kó jẹ́ pé kí n sọ fún ni kí n wọ cardigan fún, kí n wọ socks fún, kí n wọ hand off ní kí n make sure pé at least ó warm, kì í ṣe pé bóyá mo expose it. So we need to consider age, number one. Then number two, we need to watch the conduct of the parents. Ṣé bàbá tó yẹ pé bóyá ń gbà tó bá máa fi délé gan ó ti mú tí yóò kó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe mọ́? We cannot release children. We cannot release children to such a father that is an abuser. So we need to look at the conduct of each parent. Bóyá bàbá kì í ṣe dáadáa bí, just like my other sister said that kì í ṣe gbogbo obìnrin ló jẹ́ abiyamọ. Of course, kì í ṣe gbogbo obìnrin ló jẹ́ abiyamọ. Mo mọ obìnrin kan tó jẹ́ wípé instead of go take care of ọmọ, ó prefer kó lọ pa àti expensive for the kò fi ayé màdáfẹ́ ló pọ̀ jù instead of taking care of the children. So irú ọmọ kò lè bá irú ìyá bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ. Bàbá tó yẹ pé bóyá àwọn gangan ló wà ó ní bàbá. Àwọn àìmọye bàbá tó yẹ pé bóyá àwọn gangan abiyamọ ni wọ́n. Ọkùnrin mi wà tó yẹ pé he can go extra mile just to take care of the children. So in that case, we watch each of the parents before we release the children into their custody. Then medical and psychological factor.
Before you go into that, ma, let me pause you. Let me pause you. You are still going to go ahead. Hello. Let me just quickly brief them, because it's like I am the one enjoying you the more. So I want to give them an hint of what you have said. Miss Oredeyin said in her own case that she believes that the age of the children should be the major priority, to be looked into. That what ages are these children? That if the children are still minors, like children under 18, let me just say, I will not say 18, because 18 these days want to believe I want to be full grown up adult. So I will just say age 15 below. So if those children are still underage, that you cannot release those children anyhow. You have to check. If you are checking excuse me, if you are checking the parents, you have to check the ages of the children also, to be able to know who you are releasing the child for. That she said, if it's a mother that goes to party, that tí ò ráyè ọmọ, then you will know that ọmọ yìí goes to the husband. Than if it's a father that doesn't have time, tó bá ti lọ bí iṣẹ́ ó dalẹ́ pátápátá kó tó dé, then you will know in that case you are releasing the children to the woman. That mostly women knows how to cater for children more than men. But she is not talking about the exceptional ones that are not useful. She's talking about the dutiful women that knows their duties. So that's what she's talking about, the dutiful ones, the ones that knows their duty to take care of the children, to get them warm clothes when it is cold, and then to get them depending on the weather, to know what to put on for the children, how to dress them, and where to allow them go or where not to allow them go. And that is it. And now she's moving on to health issues. That if it's a child that has health concerns, that is where she's going to now. Go ahead, ma.
Can I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to talk about medical and psychological factors. We need to consider medical and psychological factors of children before releasing to any of the parents, either the father or the mother. Like a child that is Down syndrome, you know, at times they will behave so funny. Some of their characters, men cannot tolerate them. You know, it needs somebody that is patient, somebody that is homely, somebody that can attend to them at the appropriate time, provide what they need, so that, you know, at times they will put tantrums. Irú àwọn ọmọ tó yẹ pé bóyá wọ́n wà low down, àwọn Down syndrome yẹn, wọ́n á ṣe oríṣiríṣi nǹkan míì tó yẹ pé, you know, character míì tí wọ́n bá ṣe gan, you will feel pé and you are such you are this age, you are certain age, you are not supposed to behave this way. But there's nothing they can do. It's only the mother that can take care of such a child. Or a child that is asthmatic. Ọmọ tó yẹ kó wà asthmatic, òbí tí mo pé you are not to fry, or you are not to allow them to go to what is they are allergic to. So in that case of medical factor, we need to put them psychologically. You know, some children, they are very, very highly intelligent. You know, bàbá tó yẹ pé bóyá I don't care ni, kò fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá academically bóyá ọmọ yẹn progress. It's the mother that will go to the school, visit the school, maybe at visiting time, or maybe when they want to do open day. It's the mother that normally goes. On my own perspective, it's the mother that do attend to children academically. Though father may be paying the school fees, but mothers, you know, they are homely. They will go, they will visit them, they will check their books, do sort of things. Then another factor that is very, very paramount is the sex of the child before we release it.
Yeah, I'm still coming to that.
You know,
yeah, I'm still coming to that, Mr. Redey. I'm still coming to that. So, yes, what she said is very, very important. When I was doing my own notes too, I didn't go this deep because I didn't really. That's why I said we are learning at each other's feet. When we have challenging children, we should always put that one into consideration also. That was what she said, that there are some children that have Down syndrome, that they can behave anyhow, you know, and then mostly the men might not be able to cope. Mothers may have more patience, you know. Mother may have more patience and more compassion than the men at times when it comes to that. That if that child is a child that have any health challenge, or even the ones that have psychological problems, that mostly the women knows how to handle them more than the men. That is what she's trying to tell us, that we should put all those ones into consideration also. It is not about, it takes two to tango, because we know that husband and wife, we know that baba ati mama no bi omo. But the moment the children start setting in, we will not be able to think about ourselves alone. We have to put them into consideration. If possible, put them forward. Like, put them to be the major priority in the house. So that is why you have to think about that one. It is not about you, the man. It is not about me, the woman. It's about the children. So when you are thinking about all those things, at times some people too, because of these children, they don't want to split. But that's not what we are saying at this particular time. But what we are saying, that in case of eventuality, maybe it eventually happens that there is a separation or there is divorce, that who should have the children. So everybody is giving their own opinion right now. Before you go ahead, Miss Oredeyin, you said you wanted to talk about the sex of the child. Let's hold on first. I want to ask Miss Aderomu a question. Miss Oredeyin, you can mute yourself. Let me ask Aderomu a question. What if in the case of, Aderomu, are you there? In the case of some families, okay, when the in-laws, like the ones we had yesterday, the in-laws will have much say, and they will be the one to want to snatch the children, like Odo Ya Oko or Odo Ya Yawo. What do you have to say about that one? Is it appropriate for both Oko and Yawo to go and give that child to their parents rather than them taking care of those children?
Staying, and secondly, it has to do with the kind of parents, the mother-in-law, and her age. You can't ask me to take my child to someone that is over 60 or 70 that doesn't even have time. I mean, maybe she do go to or maybe she's living in one rough area. No. So that is what, that's if the husband insists that I should take the kids to the parents, then I think we can involve the social welfare there. Because I don't see it as a good idea. It is not the best thing. No. Unless the mother-in-law is still very agile. Maybe she's still very young and she's not an illiterate. Maybe maybe she has some other grandchildren around her, and I know her ability that she can take care of the kid. Then, and I will have access to visit the kids at any time that I want. That wouldn't be a problem. But if I will not have access to the kids, then we have to invite the social welfare. In some cases, when there is divorce or separation between both parents, and likewise, so in the case to when the man maybe and which is reasonable. So, and they want the kids to stay with the in-laws. We have to put the kids' welfare into consideration as well. If they are willing to stay there, if the kids want to be there, maybe one like grandma, maybe one repair grandma, they take care of, or one what's grandma no sound, what's grandma okay, she need to call, and grandma okay, school we have to put some things into consideration before leaving the kids with the in-law.
Thank you.
You can't just say because no. in most cases ó máa ń ní effect lára àwọn ọmọ yẹn and mostly bad effects ló máa ń ní lára wọn kò kí ń ṣe nǹkan tó dáa. So it depends on where the in-laws are staying. It depends on the kind of in-laws that we have. Mi ò lè mọ́ mọ́ fẹ́ màmá tí àwọn gbogbo fúnra wọn ò lè fi dígò tó lè fi kọ́ owó. No, I can't release my kids to such in-laws. I can't release my kids to in-laws that màmá ń ta òbí báwọn bá ti dé lọ́sàn-án máa gbé gbá wọn máa kiri lọ ni. So the best person to have the kids in the custody is the mother. You know, I mentioned it earlier. It's the mother. Àwọn ohun gbogbo ló wà ní ipò láti mú àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Fine, like what my sister said, we have to put their age into consideration as well. Tó bá jẹ́ àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké, ìyá wọn ló máa kó wọn lọ. But I'm still standing on the point pé kò ṣe gbogbo obìnrin gan ló lè tọ́jú ọmọ bí ọkùnrin míì ṣe lè tọ́jú ọmọ. Ọkùnrin míì ní àjò, apart from owó, let's leave the financial aspects, let's put that aside. Ọkùnrin míì ní àjò ju ìyàwó gan lọ. Obìnrin míì kò lè ohun gángan fún rẹ̀ kò lè sọ pé irú ọmọ tí mo bí nìyí because she doesn't have time for the kids tó nǹkan bá ti lọ láàárọ̀ lójú náà. Maybe ẹlòmíì business ẹ̀ ló máa jẹ́ priority ẹ̀, ẹlòmíì social life ló jẹ́ priority ẹ̀, ẹlòmíì church program ló jẹ́ priority ẹ̀. Tó bá ti ń ti arógun gbógun mi dé ló ń lọ sí méjàméjà. So she'll just be flying from one mountain to the another. So kò mọ̀ kọ́tà àwọn ọmọ gan ṣe nílé ẹmu tí bá ń gbé gàrí tí mo ti gbé kinní kan sí ìgbà yìí rẹ̀. So tó bá jẹ́ pé irú obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ ni then àwọn ọmọ yẹn ò lè wà lọ́dọ̀ tiẹ̀ gan. She doesn't even have the say on the kids because ẹ tí ò mójútó ara rẹ̀ báwo lè fẹ́ mójútó ọmọ tó ìṣe sí àwọn ọmọ yẹn gan kò kún lójú. She mentioned something, she said something about school activities. Most parents at times parents tó bá wá fún activities obìnrin náà ló yẹ kó wá jù but mo ti rí àwọn cases tó yẹ pé bàbá ló máa ń wá bàbá wọ́gà bàbá lọ mọ́ wù lélẹ́yìí o because òun gangan fún rẹ̀ ó ṣe ojúṣe ẹ̀ tó kún ju ti ìyàwó lọ tó bá jẹ́ pé irú bàbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ọmọ sọ́dọ̀ yín lọ èèyàn lè fi ọmọ síbẹ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ wọn kò bàbá wọn kò fà wọn mọ̀ yìí ṣe é bàbá wọn kò fi wọ́n ṣeré ó máa mójútó àwọn ọmọ yẹn níbi tí wọ́n wà. Before leaving the kids to the in-laws, you should know the kind of husband, the kind of father. Sí bàbá àwọn ọmọ yẹn gangan fúnra rẹ̀ jẹ́. Tó bá jẹ́ bàbá tó jẹ́ pé òun gangan ní not child attitude fẹ́ kò kí ẹ̀ ó lè máa lọ wò wọ́n ní ogún ọdún ó lè máa yí àṣà pé wọ́n ti wà lọ́dọ̀ máa mi. No, it's not advisable to leave those kids to such in-law. But tó bá jẹ́ wípé bàbá tó jẹ́ wípé òun gangan fúnra rẹ̀ from time to time ó máa check on àwọn ọmọ yẹn. To them, mama check pẹ̀lú pé education wọn, well-being wọn, health wọn, bó ṣe ń jẹun sí everything tó máa mójútó. Then àwọn ọmọ lè dúró lọ́dọ̀ irú àwọn yín lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. That is if the mother doesn't have the skill and the ability to take care of the kids. Maybe she has remarried or she doesn't even have the time for the kids.
Thank you so much, Miss Aderomu. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. So what she was just trying to tell us is that when we want to give the children to in-laws, what kind of in-laws are we talking about? Yorùbá tó ní pé ọmọ burúkú ṣe é fẹ́ àna burúkú ò ṣe é ní. That if it's a kind of in-law tó yẹ pé wọ́n kanra wọ́n burú and nǹkan tó fojú ìyàwó àbọ̀kọ gan rí before the separation or the divorce might not even allow the other party to say no, but to release the children. And in láyé, kàkà kí n release àwọn ọmọ mi fún màá para mi ni kò mí ní gbà, such things. Then age of the grandparents, tẹ̀fẹ́ fọmọ sí lọ́dọ̀, ṣé ìyá 90, ṣé ìyá 80, and children, tó bá ti rí, they get spoiled when they are with the grandparents. The way your parents used to beat you when you were young, tó bá kó ọmọ ẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀ wọn ò ní ná wọn má fọwọ́ kan forgetting that they did worse things fáwa nígbà tiwa. So that is it. And àwọn ọmọ with the children will so much like the parents, the grandparents, because wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní bá wọn wí. Ẹ má na ẹ fi ilẹ̀ wọ́n náà ṣó wàá tún ṣerú ẹ̀ lọ́la ó ti lóun ò ní ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ́ má ná o you know, pampering yẹn máa pọ̀ jù, and the child will eventually become a brat, máa kàn bàjẹ́ yàmà, you know, such thing. So what kind of parent, what kind of in-laws are we taking the children to? Àbí in-law gan tí ò tiẹ̀ lè fìdí ìgò kọ́ hó, according to Miss kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ Miss Adéròmú, ipe tí ò mọ̀wé kúrúǹtùlẹ̀ mọ́mọ́ lọ fún. And in the world of today, ẹni tí ò bá ti kàwé ojú àárí tó, even kò sí irú iṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ ṣe, you must have formal education no matter what. Bó ṣe secondary school, just, you know, you must have something. You can't just say kò matter. Àbí the grandma that will say ó bá ti dé láti school, yá lọ bọ́ school uniform lẹ̀, tomorrow you are not going to school, o máa lọ tajà níbẹ̀ rẹ ní gbé ọjà kó lọ kiri fún mi. You know, if that kind of parents ni in-law tó jẹ́, how do you now do that? You will not want to release your child. That's what she has been saying since. Then another thing is she must have access. Tó bá jẹ́ pé parents tí ò kanra, that the children love them and the children really want to stay with them, then you allow them, but you, the other party, must have access. Then tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé bóyá bàbá wọn àbí ìyá wọn tó ń kọ́ ọmọ lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn òbí ẹ̀, òun ṣe pé ó ní nonchalant attitude, that he has that capacity and ability, and ara ọmọ ta abiyamọ ni, that he will be going there to check on them. That is for the father. Bó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ ìyá, kó má jẹ́ ìyá tó jẹ́ pé church activities nìkan àbí party nìkan ló ń lọ, wípé bóyá èní o à ń lọ jókòó kómà, tomorrow we are going to kinní kan, but or maybe àwọn tó jẹ́ pé church to the extent that gbèjàmíjà mountain gbèjàmíjà nílé ní, tomorrow gbọ̀rọ̀ mi rò ní lọ́túnla, you know, they are going from mountain to mountain, forgetting the children at home. You know, they don't even know the activities of the children during the day. That is what she's condemning. Now I go back to you, Miss she has gone. Oh, already has gone. Let me see if she can come back online. I'm about asking her another question, if she can come back online. But pending that time, right? Let me ask you, Miss Toyosi. Okay, in the case of the other parents traveling abroad, what should happen? Pé ó fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ sí ìlú òyìnbó, and you are no more together with the spouse. Can you hear me? Can you hear the question? You are no more with the spouse. Ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ káwọn. Okay. In the case of the other party, ó lọ sí ìlú òyìnbó, ó wá fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ dání. Maybe we are no more together, and now he or she wants to carry my children abroad. Ṣé ó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀? Àbí kéèyàn má gbà, like you as a person, ó ní visa. You don't even if you have visa, ó ní visa ìlú tó ń lọ, you don't have any access of going there at that particular time. You know, in the future, table can turn, everything can happen, you can have access, but how do you now do? How do you cope with everything that is going on around the world? Everybody fẹ́ jápa, and you have that opportunity. The man says, mo fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ mi travel, or ìyàwó now says, mo ti wà nílùú òyìnbó, mo fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ travel. So, Adérómú, what do you think will happen?
For the betterment of the kids, I will allow him to take the kids along. But based on agreement, we have to agree that I will speak to the kids anytime I want to. Fine. I will only agreement to, but I will still put some things in order before he left with the kids. Okay. I will allow him to take the kids. That's starting. I will allow him to go with the kids because because I know they will have a good future. They are staying in this country. But access at any time. That is number one. Then number two, before I release the kids to him, bó ti wù kó jẹ́ pé bóyá fún àǹfààní àwọn ọmọ yẹn tó máa wo orú bàbá tó jẹ́, tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tó wà ní bíbá yìí kò ná ní ọmọ tó bá jẹ́ wọ́n tó yẹ kó wà ní bíbá yìí lóòótọ́ lè má sí fàájì ti bíbá yìí níbi tó ń lọ tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹni tó kúndùn obìnrin tí kò ní time àbí tí mo mọ̀ pé kò ní ìfẹ́ tó sí àwọn ọmọ yẹn tó jẹ́ pé ó kàn fẹ́ ti dá mi lójú bó ṣe fẹ́ kó wọn lọ mo lè má gbà ìyẹn lè má jẹ́ kí n gbà. I won't agree to that if I know he's taking the kids away purposely because of me. If I can access àwọn ọmọ yẹn mọ́, I will not allow him to take the kids away. But tó bá jẹ́ wípé for the betterment of the kids, see, that is why I said it earlier that co-parenting is very important. Ó máa easy fún òbí even tí separation bá wà tẹ́ bá jọ jẹ́ pé ẹjọ́ co-parent lórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn tó jẹ́ pé whatever that is going on between you two has nothing to do with the kids. When it comes to the kids, ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ jọ parapọ̀ jọ sọ ni. Ó máa ń rọrùn níbẹ̀ yẹn. But tó bá ti jẹ́ pé àwọn ọkùnrin tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n bá ti báyàwó jà àjà díjú ni. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to see her. I don't want to have anything to do with her. I will not release my kids to such father. Because tó bá ká ọmọ yẹn dán, ó lè change mind wọn sí mi. So, èmi náà tètè ikú mo lè yára ẹni tó bá yára lògùn gbè la máa fi ṣe. Mi ò ní bí sáà, I will take those kids away from the state tó wà máa yára jù lọ láti lè ká ọmọ yẹn kúrò. But if there is no traces of pé bóyá ó fẹ́ fi ṣèkà fún mi, then I will release the kids to him. Because I know one day I will see my kids. And it depends on the age of the kids. It depends on the age. Tó bá jẹ́ pé underage ni wọ́n maybe is going with age 4, 5, 6. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn lè má ti dá mi mọ̀ dáadáa. Wọ́n sì lè change mind wọn pé ẹ tẹ́ rí ìgbà yẹn kọ́ ni mọ́mì yín gangan lè léyìí iṣẹ́ mọ̀. Mo ti rí situation bẹ́ẹ̀ rí. Ẹni tó súnmọ́ mi dáadáa ń dẹ́pẹ́ kékeré náà ti gbé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ half sister ẹ̀ lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. And at age 30 kò tí ì rí mọ́mí ẹ̀gbọ́n pọ̀ lẹ́ni tó mọ̀ níyà. And it's difficult even till now to see that thing to connect láàrin wọn àti mọ́mí ẹ̀ because kò mọ́ níyà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. So irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó lè difficult bó tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ tó ti maybe 15 upward ó máa lójú nǹkan tẹ́ máa sọ fún wọn ojú tí wọn náà fún ọkọ kúrò nílé. So wọ́n mọ ìhà tí mo kọ sí wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ sì recognize me wọ́n ti mọ̀ mí níyà they know me as their mother before leaving the country. So in that case I can release the kids to take them.
Thank you so much. Ms. Aderomu just answered the question. She said it's in two ways. If the man is trying to take the children away from her, like kò kàn fẹ́ kí n rí wọn mọ́, like you have to know the kind of man tó jẹ́. So before you now say you are releasing the children, since it's going to be for the betterment of the children, for them to be able to go to better schools, to have options of things in the future and stuff like that, then to go away from the kind of environment were pleasing enough. So that she was going to release the children. She's going to release the children, and then she must have access to the children. Then what age are these children we are talking about? If they are under age 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that those children are not strong enough to be able to say, this is my mom, this is my dad, that tomorrow the man can change their mind and say, that she had a case of somebody like that was taken away, and the child, the lady is over 30 now, over 30 years old, but she's not bonding with her mom, her biological mom, because of the stories she's been fed with. Edemo. When it comes to that, we will not lie. We women, when we have our Omo call like that, they will be telling them stories that does not even exist. Tell me back báyìí, you will wonder, you will be asking them pé ṣé wọ́n náà kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ ni àbí ẹni tọ̀hún náà kọ́kọ́ fẹ́, because the kind of stories the person will be telling. So that is why she's saying it depends on the kind of man. Then if it is to spite her pé mo fẹ́ ṣe fún pé kí n kó wọn kí n fi yan lójú, then I will not let her have access to the children, that she herself would have taken the first step by taking the children out of that particular state they are in together. That even if she does not have access to travel abroad, she will take that child away, kó wọn lọ sí state ibòmíì. and that is it. I'm finding this thing very funny. It's so sweet, and which is true, you know. And she said, if the man is a womanizer, no, especially releasing that kind of children, especially when they are young. And you know, when it comes to pedophiles these days, it has nothing to do with gender. They don't care ọkùnrin ni obìnrin ni òṣì tán ṣe yẹn wọ́n ń ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹni ọmọ. So Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Then over to you, Miss Aderonke. Miss Oredeyin, sorry. Aderomu, you can mute yourself. I'm sorry about that. Then you were about to answer the question when your phone went off, so that was why I switched over to Miss Aderomu. You said you were going to talk about the gender of these children. How does that affect parenting? How does that affect who should have the kids? Can you please be explicit more for us? Be open more so that we can understand what you're trying to say. Thank you, ma.
I said we should consider the sex of a child before taking who to have custody of such a child. Like a female child, very, very important. There is no how the father will be good that will say, Baba, Mama, I won't take care of more. But we don't know deep down who he is sexually. We shouldn't release girls. No matter how good the man is for men, let them be with their mother, because they will have sense of belonging. They will be open with their mother, because you know, girls to girls and boys to boys. That is what my kids used to say when they are small, when they are very, very young and tender. They will say boys to boys, girls to girls. That is, you know, deep down, there are some things that a girl can discuss with the mother that she can never discuss with the father, no matter how close they are. She can never discuss it with the father. So, and teacher, money saying by you, I get our abusers here and there. Baba, Tony, Tori Bay, Pockets, Cotonia, Tori Bay, Yahoo. And the child pushing dagba, girl child pushing dagba. Kisha Baboya, one was separated or divorced, but when she was still tender, Baba they take her up one told you money. Chama Sapiru Baba Yudani. He was taking very good care of the girl. What was the girl you best need to best need girl to puberty, age of puberty. He said Baba best need violated. To best need my pass. Yama. I want my threatening. If you tell it to anybody, either your mother's side or my side, if anybody hear of it, you are dead. You are dead like your mother. Although Kisho look by your wall, who best need threatening on my I'm abuse on my violate on my I'm a basu, bashi book. It only go later and see. I on my best need fail this school. Teacher will discover what best need fail this school. Upon that, I joke, she will look forlorn. Omoto ti were active, very, very active and very brilliant. Odi don lad, Odi ko masu, Odi ko look forlorn. So, but one by interrogate on my interview, one of the teacher, a female teacher, goes very close. So they go like Omonye because she's very brilliant. Best ni coach, kilo shele, best need to bear, nothing. But something is wrong with you. So you tell me. I will guide you. There's nothing that will happen. Your life is not at stake. Where she was saying that you also look like a mommy or every night. So we should mind the age, the sex of the children before releasing. Then Okurino. Boy child. How are you at tender age? Ó máa affect àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Irú àwọn ọmọ yẹn ló máa di vagabond, ló máa di pé wọ́n máa di tout. Because at the end of the day, wọ́n sá kúrò lọ́dọ̀ bàbá yẹn ọwọ́ líle ló fẹ́ láfẹ́ fi mú wọn. Wọ́n sá kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ní irú ẹ̀ there are many cases like that. Tí wọ́n ti di vulnerables tó yẹ wọ́n wà ní nígbà tí mo visit ní last December tá lọ visit àwọn homes kan tá a bá wọn bẹ̀. gbogbo sọ̀bẹ̀ nígbà tí mọ́mí òun àti dáàdi òun ti separate wọ́n wá ní pé kó máa gbé lọ́dọ̀ dáàdi òun á máa nà òun á máa ṣe òun bó ṣe òun so òun sá kúrò lé so then it is the best for a mother to have the custody of both male and female child. Train them in the way of the Lord. Even the Bible says that if you train a child in the way of the Lord, when he is old, he will never depart from it. When you have inculcated the habit of worshiping God in them or serving God, they will never depart from it. Just like a case that I know. Obìnrin yẹn nígbà tí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀kẹ́rẹ́ tender age, ó fi gbogbo wọn sí kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ nínú ó fi wọ́n ní oríṣiríṣi department ní church. So gbà tó di pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dàgbà tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dàgbà èyí tó lọ higher institution lọ. Wọ́n sì wà níbẹ̀ ìgbà tí pressure dé àwọn ọmọ yẹn keep to what the mother has inculcated them. Serving God up and doing in church activities. And that was what gives the great good, despite the fact that it's the mother that has the cost of those they are excellent, they are performing great in Christ. So that is about the sex of the child that we cannot just release a child nítorí kó jẹ́ boy child kálá fọkùnrin kó máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ no shouldn't do that bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí pé bàbá yẹn ó máa lè handle ẹ̀ dáadáa most of it it goes down the drain failure ló jẹ́ at the end of the day that the children became vulnerable, they became vagabonds. So mo gbàdúrà lórúkọ Jésù àwọn ọmọ gbogbo ní ìdílé.
Àmín.
Also,
Àgbọ́mọ́ o.
Psychological development. A child that sense of belonging where you are the custodian now of the mother. Ọmọ yẹn ní because inú ilé níbi tó wà gangan bóyá ọ̀dọ̀ yẹ tó wà bóyá kò ṣe pé bóyá wọ́n lè má rí gbogbo oúnjẹ jẹ o wọ́n lè má sọ pé bóyá kíni o wọ́n ó wà òkè ó ní ayọ̀ ó ní peace kì í ṣe pé bóyá dáàdi sì dé gbogbo wọn sáré forí gbárí ètò máa sá wọ yàrá ètò máa sá lọ toilet ètò máa sá lọ backyard fẹ́ pé ó bá ti dé báyìí lion ti dé ni láì ṣe lion of the tribe of Judah jésù ìkànnì lion of the tribe of Judah bàbá mi sọ ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọdé the lion of the tribe of Judah tọ́wọ́ gbọ́n wọn ní kébà ó máa sá lọ tó máa sá lọ tó máa lọ òun jẹ́ prayer tọ́mọ bá ní tó bá wà ní environment wà conducive psychologically á lè develop in all round all facets of life á lè develop ní gbogbo tó ti yẹ kó ti develop and then
hold on mo yìí ń bọ̀ lórí hold on ma mo ṣì ń bọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ ṣó ti yé yín nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ yẹn ẹ máa sọ́nsìn ẹ kàn kí n kàn sáré brief fún wọn though they are hearing you but at times won't break so kí n kàn try láti tún explain there fún wọn so now nǹkan táwọn sọ ni pé kí ni sex àwọn ọmọ táwọn fẹ́ release fún ọkùnrin fún spouse fún ex ṣé ọmọ obìnrin ní káwọn gbé fún bàbá ẹ̀ ipe àwọn ti rí case òótọ́ ni èmi náà rí something like that lórí Facebook tí ọmọ yẹn bàbá wa lòun fẹ́ lọ ṣèyàwó ọmọ 32 or 33 years ó ní bàbá òun ti ń bá òun sùn láti age 15 ní bàbá òun ti ń bá òun sùn definitely the father must have been sleeping with her for like 15 years or so So now the father now found somebody else to fefe, and the girl was now saying it possible that all the suitors that came for her hand in marriage, the man did not allow them because he was using her as bedmate. Then now the father was now thinking of getting married to another person. Ọmọ yẹn bá ní rárá kò sí tó jọ, àwọn jọ lẹ̀ pọ̀ ni, àwọn jọ máa wà pọ̀ ni pé now bo ni kóun yà sí tí wọ́n bá wá lọ fẹ́ ẹlòmíì tó lọ fẹ́. And then the bond has been so thick and totally unbreakable that she said she could not have affection for any other man. So now irú situation bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, you know, it's going to be very difficult, especially, you know, nowadays èṣù ń lo ọkàn so many people. We can't say bàbá yẹn bàbá tó dáa ni. Anything can happen, anybody lè jù lè yá lò kọ́lọ́n kó ràn wá lọ́wọ́. You know that when the children are with the woman, pé mostly àwọn obìnrin máa ń ṣe dáadáa. Pé tó bá jẹ́ àwọn bàbá Mr. Ladega tí ò gba nonsense, that every now and then nínà she said they went to visit some kids some time ago, bóyá wọn less privileged or something, I don't know, that when they got there, most of the boys they found there, most of the children they found there were children of divorce, broken homes, like divorcee làwọn òbí wọn, that when they got there, the children were now complaining that their father used to beat them anyhow, and that was why they ran away from the house. That when you are a father or a mother, I would just say, try to love your children, show love, show affection, stretch hands of love to them. Don't be here all the time. Be inú bíbí, kanra, nagging, pariwo. You know, when the father comes and daddy, at the sight of daddy lásán, everybody ti ń tọ̀ sára. You know, it shouldn't be like that. Ká fìfẹ́ hàn wọ́n. You know, we should try to be their friends, bring them closer to you. It's not saying you should not correct them when they do anything wrong, but at least stretch a hand of love to them. Let them see you as ẹni tán lè bá sọ̀rọ̀, tán lè ṣe, and then that one will be okay. It won't even make the children to be too maybe you won't be a scary somebody for them. Like when they see you, they will get so scared that they won't be able to function. You know, I've seen that, you know, and some cannot even look at their fathers into the eye, you know, especially in the olden days, cooking ṣẹlẹ̀, but nowadays you should be able to. Things are turning around. If you want to train them the way they trained you, a lot of things, like the pastor that spoke last week, he said if you want to handle the children of nowadays the way they handled us, hey, it will not go well. So we just have to be patient and make sure we have time for the children. And then when you are giving the children to the man, what kind of man is he? What kind of man? Ṣóní ṣekúṣe ni, ṣé ẹni tó yẹ pé ẹni ihò ló ń wọ̀, kò sí nǹkan tí ó lè ṣe. Àbí even in the case of divorce, bóyá infidelity gan ló fa divorce, pé fẹ́ ilé. You know, when it happens like that, when time comes and he couldn't see anybody, ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ obìnrin ló máa kì mọ́lẹ̀. That even you can't say because it's a boy child, you now give to the father. Ọkùnrin gan defile ọkùnrin yẹn tún kọ́. We are seeing them now, turning the children to beasts. We are seeing them a lot. So we have to be very careful. Tí náà ò bá wọ̀ mọ́, we should not abandon the children. Gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ forí kó wàhálà wa, because when we loved each other, that was when we started having the children. So, and that is it. So before Miss Oredeyin, before you go ahead, I want to quickly ask Aderomu, you were trying to say something, but I just don't want the questions to be too much on you. So you have spoken about two things already. So I want Aderomu to speak about one thing again before I come out to you. Aderomu, are you there? In case of let me say boyfriend, girlfriend, tó fẹ́ra wọn, tó friend ara wọn, tóyún wá dé, tọ́mọ dé, who should have the children? Who should have the child? Ṣọkùnrin yẹn náà ni kó ní àbí obìnrin? You know why I'm asking you? Because it's not only in divorce lọmọ fi ń wá, ní irú ẹ̀ fi ń ṣẹlẹ̀, that even some parents sọ pé ìgbà tí ìnáwó ọ̀lẹ́ fúnra yín lóyún, suddenly ìnáwó wọ̀ mọ́. So we will still say you are still separated. So who should have di ọmọ ṣé àwọn ẹbí ọkùnrin yẹn ni àbí àwọn ẹbí ìyàwó àbí ìyàwó ló yẹ kó gbà dání àbí ìyàwó ló yẹ kó gbà àbí ọkọ ló yẹ kó gbà. Then another thing I want you to look into is also tó bá jẹ́ wípé ọkùnrin yẹn ti bí ọmọ tẹ́lẹ̀, right, àbí obìnrin yẹn ti bí ọmọ tẹ́lẹ̀, custody ta ni ó yẹ kí ọmọ wà débi pé ẹlòmíì tó fẹ́fẹ́ ló fi máa mọ̀ pé ọ̀dọ̀ lágbájá àbí tàmẹ̀dù ló yẹ kọ́mọ wà. Adéròmú, over to you. Hello, Adéròmú.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, ma. In a case like this, I think the child should be with the mother. Yes. The child should be with the mother because ọmọ tá à ń fẹ́ rẹ̀ yìí ọmọ kékeré ló ṣì máa jẹ́. Tí wọ́n bá fúnra wọn lóyún out of wedlock bóyá wọ́n ṣì wà ní school àbí nǹkan kan. Tí lady yẹn bá ṣì ní ìyá, ó bẹ́tà kọ́mọ yẹn wà lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Àwọn náà máa lè mójútó ọmọ yẹn dáadáa with the support of the father. Ọ̀dọ̀ ìyá ló yẹ kọ́mọ yẹn wà sórí ọ̀dọ̀ ìyá ló yẹ kọ́mọ wà. Èmi náà mo bímọ ní early age and ọ̀dọ̀ mi lọ́mọ mi wà because kò sẹ́ni tó lè mójútó ọmọ bí ìyá ọmọ bí ẹni tó bí ọmọ tí ẹ mọ̀ kò kí ń ṣe pé nǹkan tó múra fún àbí nǹkan tó fi fún ẹ̀tù tó kò yẹ kó tún ta ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sọmọ tó yẹ kó tún ta dànù ọ̀dọ̀ obìnrin ló yẹ kọ́mọ yẹn wà. It should be the one taking care of the child. So and the father should be supporting. But tó bá jẹ́ pé maybe wọn ò ní ìyá and the guy ṣì ní ìyá tí ìyá ẹ̀ jẹ́ ṣì young tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ìtọ́jú ọmọ maybe the lady is going back to school or maybe she's relocating somewhere else or something. Ó lè gbé ọmọ yẹn fún wọn for ìgbà díẹ̀ ni o just for a while for the time being. So tó bá ti ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe tán bóyá after school or whatever she should come back for the child or do ló yẹ kọ́mọ yẹn wà. She's in the best position to have the custody of the child. So please can you repeat the second question, ma?
Yeah, question tí mò ń béèrè náà nìyẹn pé tó bá jẹ́ wípé ọmọ yẹn wípé tó bá jẹ́ wípé wọ́n bímọ out of wedlock tí wọ́n fẹ́ra wọn mo tún wá béèrè wípé.
And courts were involved in divorce yẹn courts ló máa predict the custody of the children maybe based on the question they ask the kids or maybe based on the question they ask the both parties bóyá nǹkan tó bá sọ òun ló máa àwọn court ló máa lè sọ pé tòbí báyìí ní kọ́ mọ́ wà so nígbà míì we don't even have the power nígbà torí pé òun ló gbọ́ mọ́ the court bá ti decide ẹnìkan kò ní fọwọ́ padà òfin yẹn lójú. But out of wedlock I think the mother is in the best position to have the custody of the child.
Okay, out of wedlock pé ọ̀dọ̀ ìyá òun ló yẹ kó wà. What of àwọn tó ti wá bímọ rí?
In most cases some people will say ẹ lọ gbé fún ìyá bàbá ẹ̀. Let me use myself as an example. I have once been in that situation when I had my first child.
Miss Oredeyin, can you mute?
Hello.
Can you please mute? Hold on, Miss Adéròmú. Miss Oredeyin, can you mute for a while, please? Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Adéròmú. Adéròmú, go ahead. Adéròmú, go ahead.
Okay. So when I had my first child, it was out of wedlock. So, and I was staying with my mom then. So she's the one taking care of me and the child. Though the father is responsible then, I mean, it's part of what I was there staying with my mom. So when my mom died when the baby was just 7 months, so I had no choice than to move in with the guy. So we were living together, and stylishly, his parents took the custody of the child. No choice. So and when the grandfather, my father-in-law, died, they had to relocate to their hometown, which is Auchi. So they took the boy with them. I had no choice. And then I've been having issues with the father of the baby. So we are not living together again. So they stylishly collected the child from me and took him away to Auchi. At first, I didn't agree. I went there for this 8-day feed house and I brought back my child to Ibadan. But I had no choice than to release the boy to them, and they took him away. So it wasn't easy then, and the boy, funny, easy for me. Whenever I set my eyes on him, then I'm going for long vacation, because I'll have to go and meet them at Pokebola and go with another clothes to change him before I bring him down to my people. Because so, you know, when we look at it very well, the kids are more familiar with the mothers.
I want you to finish that story. If you can just brief us, because they heard that they took the boy. How did you not collect your child, or your child is still with them?
It wasn't easy. They took him away for some years, and he only speaks Pidgin and their language, not normal English, or Pidgin and their language. That is all. So then I was depressed. I wasn't happy. So I started telling people, what can I do? How do I do it? How can I get this boy back to me? So, but luckily for me, they came for a long vacation. And at the point when they said, no, Mama, they will say, no, don't worry. Then I went away one day and I said, I must get my boy back. This boy must not go with them again. So, what can I do? And I went to someone that has a school at Adioyo. He has a big school and it was a boarding school. So I went to him, I want to see him. I knelt down and I started crying. Like, money problem, my boy, these and these and these. I said, he said, okay, what do you want me to do? I said, I want you to help me. I don't have the money to pay for this thing, but I want you to help me. I want this boy to come to your school and I want him to be in the boarding school. Okay, now I said, okay, out of the school fees, he gave me discount. Out of the boarding, he gave me discount. I said, okay, I'll bring for the money. I'll bring the money. And I went to the grandmother and said, my siblings want to see my boy. They said they want to take him out, at least, even if it's for a day. The one said, I said, please, now, let me just take him to them. They just want to say hello to him. They want him to just spend some time with then they will return it back. So I said, Mama, today is Friday now. On Sunday morning, I'll be the first person that you will see. And then they released the boy to me. That was on Friday. You know, I've made my arrangements. So I just took the boy straight to the school on Saturday morning. I said, I'll start bringing things. So I go there every day. Today I'll bring bedsheet. Tomorrow I'll bring mattress. Today I'll bring garri. Tomorrow I shall start filing our things and stuffs gradually. And so I called the father and I said, see, come on, he may will for me and say, no, Joe, what you? I have taken the boy away from your mother. But I tricked her. I said I wanted the boy to just stay with my people for a day. He said, okay, if that is what you want, no problem. And I said, I just want you to tell me to call your mother and explain things to her. So She said, no problem. He said, no problem. And he called the mother, he explained to the mother, and that mother started crying. As if she was the one that gave birth to the boy. So he stayed for like 2 weeks. Maybe she thought I would bring back the boy, started sending people to me, this and that. I said, no way, the boy is not going back. That is how I took my boy away from them, and till date is with me.
That is mother for you, mother hen. Mother can go to any level, any extent.
You see, the kids are more familiar with their mother's family, the mother's relatives.
That's
Hello?
good. Yeah, I'm hearing you. Hello. Oh, hello. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing. I forgot I muted you. Sorry.
So, in a case like that, when we have kids out of wedlock, I think the mother is in the best position to have the custody of the child.
Okay. So the second question I was asking you, because you have spoken for a while, let me switch over to Miss Oreden. I'm coming back to you again to ask you if any party has a child before wedlock, who should hold on to the child? Ṣé ọkọ tó lọ fẹ́ ìyàwó tuntun ni àbí ìyàwó tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ fẹ́ ọkọ tuntun ló yẹ kó gba ọmọ dání àbí àwọn ẹbí ìkan nínú àwọn méjèèjì? Hold on to that question. You are going to answer that question because Miss Oreden was trying to tell us something when I said she should wait. Now you two wait. You can mute your phone while I switch over to Miss Oreden. You can, Miss Oreden, over to you, ma. You can continue what you were trying to tell us.
Okay, ma. I was trying to say we should consider the reason for separation or divorce before.
We are hearing you. Hey, we are hearing you.
The father was a young or used to nag, just like my own. You know, he hid everything from me, though it was not initially the person that I was with. But then after I got one for this slot, Lori lecturer, travel to the US, and then there's no communication. Our parents, nobody knew where he went. And on getting to US, they open law stand in favor of money department for over in state. They now giving the appointment at Michigan State University. He was now lecturing. Oh, yeah, Kuroma, she come to the way. Maybe the low party, the first time she suffering of money because the first time my low party, bossy no shago, and he hid everything from me. So the form of contact, maybe exposure. At least he was able to get me. Calm me. So nobody sọ pé Yinka eléyìí ni kò ṣe yìí knew everything about my salary mo yẹ tí mo gbà tí n bá gbowó àmà sọ pé tí o ti náwó ẹ̀ tán ni ṣe bó yẹ kí iye báyìí lówó ẹ̀ and he will never disclose whenever I have money. Mi tètè gbọ́n mo tajà òun náà ló máa jẹ director ló máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa ṣe accountant gbogbo owó mi láwù. So ṣé mo nígbà tí separation wá wá dé the children knows èyí tó bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wèrè ẹ̀ báyìí à. Then tẹ́ bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ owó tó bá ti ń bọ́ sí thousands ẹ̀ lọ bá mọ́ mi. So they know who to follow. My children from one set kíákíá ni wọ́n tètè lè mọ́ mi please whenever you are going by phone with you. Bá mi sọ pé bàbá àwọn is nowhere to be. Then he has nothing to write home about. So èmi ni wọ́n lẹ̀ mọ́. Then I have this case, apart from my own case, I heard about somebody that he was married. He was once a banker, the wife was a principal. He had been married for 34 years. But this man, I met him with one of my groups on Facebook, one of these social groups, he was telling me, everything ló fi satisfy ìyàwó òun. But when we were talking, at least when we were discussing along during our period of discussion, I just see that he is a very, very narcissistic àbí kí lẹ máa ń pè é?
Narcissist ni.
Ẹni tó yẹ pé títí ẹnìkan.
Narcissist ni. Narcissist.
Ṣé jàre my sister ìyàwó ẹ̀ dáadáa fún yín. Pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ ó sọ díẹ̀ sẹ́ pé ìyàwó òun jọ tó ń ṣe retirement àwa teacher wọ́n mọ̀ pé kí ni èso pé 35 years in service at least ogún lé ayọ̀ you have a safe landing ó lé òun ò lọ sí retirement ìyàwó òun. Ó wá sọ pé first son òun ó ti marry second born owó obìnrin ó ti marry ó wà lórí ọ̀lẹ́ estate wọ́n dẹ̀ wà ní owó díẹ̀ estate tó kọ́lé síbẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ò mú grandchild ẹ̀ wá bẹ ìwọ gangan ò ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti lọ sílẹ̀ ọkọ ọmọ ẹ̀ ò wẹ̀ why should that be? Ṣé mo gba tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ tó wá máa ní if you better honestly it's better you tell me the truth let me know nǹkan tó ibi tó fi sí mo rí pé he is a nag then he is a narcissist àbí kílẹ̀ wípé ìyàwó ó máa ń wọṣọ jù òun lọ ó máa ń ṣe jù òun lọ why should that be? Ẹni tó ṣiṣẹ́ kílẹ̀ tí ò ní wọṣọ so ó wá ní ìyàwó òun ní gbogbo àwọn ọmọ òun last born ní that 4 year marriage ó ní last born òun ọkùnrin ó ló ti wà ní US nísìnyí ó ní àwọn ọmọ fẹ́ ṣe wedding wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ róhùn bẹ̀ wá nǹkan tó tẹ̀ fún wa ba gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ wá ní àwọn family òun wọ́n support ìyàwó òun then I told him that the one at fault ó sì sọ di sí i pé òun wà fault ó block mi àti ọjọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ o iron out nǹkan tó jẹ́ fact pé wọ́n ló wà fault relationship 34 years wá ní pé wọ́n tó wà lórí ilé olórí ó fẹ́ lè paralyze ó fẹ́ ní stroke àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ló wá gbé ẹ tó wà ní outside the tennis honestly gbé ìgbàyò tó dá fún sọ pé all your life gbogbo life savings nígbà tó iṣẹ́ ní UBA ẹ̀hún lọ wọ́n bẹ àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló fi kéta fún aspect tí wọ́n gangan fi ń ba nǹkan jẹ́ tó fi ba home ẹ jẹ́ you are not ready to take the responsibility pé o.
Thank you.
Ó ní ìgbà bí yẹn ìyàwó bá gbé kínní kò wá sọ pé nǹkan tó mú yẹn ṣe pé tó mú ẹ rárá ló sì rà á. Ní reason táwọn àwọn ọmọ sísè bá ṣe pé bóyá èèyàn kan ló sọ pé.
Network wọn yẹn lágbára.
The children willingly go with their brother. Just no type of father that they has.
That is it.
Òun nìkan ní mo tún ní wò ó.
That is it. When you are too harsh with the children. When you are too harsh with the children, that is how it will be. So a narcissist will always think about himself. Àwọn ọkùnrin ló máa sábà ń jẹ́ narcissist jù. They will think about themselves. Àfẹ̀mí. You can imagine when a mother buys bread. Kò sí owó, you buy bread like okay kó ra bread big loaf kan. And you now say, when these children wake up in the morning, I don't have anything to give them to school. I will slice it for them, tigging, for them to to eat and go to school or to take to school. Only for you to wake up in the morning. The man that did not drop money, that knew that there was nothing in the house, would have eaten the bread at a ghetto. I will not think about this. When you now ask, kill our mama, kilo come, everyone, will find way. You understand what I'm trying to say? So when you are too harsh with the children are seeing you, they are watching you, they know everything. So when you are too harsh with them, lo and behold, anything happens, they don't go with you, they fall apart. So that is it. We have to be very careful about in the way we handle the children. We have to be very, very careful about it. In fact, thank you so very much. I really appreciate both of you. Then Ade Romu, you were trying to tell us something. Can you go ahead briefly? so that we still have few more minutes and we have a lot to do. So I'm enjoying the talk anyway. Aderomo, are you there? Unmute yourself. Okay. Miss Orede, you can mute yourself, ma.
Okay, so what was the question now?
Yeah, you were talking before. Then I said you should hold on. That when we're done, we were talking about àwọn tí wọ́n bímọ out of wedlock, right? But now they are trying to get married again. Bóyá ó ti rọ́kọ, ó ti ríyàwó, but not the same person. Oh, sorry, I muted myself. Oh God, I said àwọn tó bímọ out of wedlock, that now they want to get married to different people. Bóyá ọkọ ti rí ọkùnrin yẹn ti fẹ́fẹ́ lómi, ìyàwó ti fẹ́fẹ́ lómi. Who should have the children? Ṣé ọ̀dọ̀ ọkọ bàbá nìkan lọ ni àbọ́dọ̀ ìyá? Àbí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn òbí ni kí wọ́n lọ?
Firstly, it has to do with the age of the kids. If the children are still underage, they have to stay with their mother. Or come and hostel. Maybe they should go to a boarding school. And during the holiday, because I should be the money in time, they will go to daddy the other time. Because if the mother is getting married again, what kind of husband is she getting married to? Ṣé ẹni tó kanra ni? Ṣé ẹni tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọdé ni? Ṣé ẹni tó máa fẹ́ ọmọ ìyàwó ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ títí ẹni? And if it is the father that is getting married to another woman, what kind of woman is he getting married to? Ṣé ẹni tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ọkọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ẹni? That is right. Táwọn Yorùbá fi máa sọ pé ibi tí erin méjì bá ti jà, koríko ibẹ̀ ló máa ń fara gbà. When I had my first child, the fear of getting married to another man, to me, is just because of the child I had earlier. Because they stand up and become maltreated, all because people can show me. I don't know how to put it. Fear to my break and I don't want anything because the minimum power. It didn't get to home. The minimum power. So we need lots of duty in the situation in the year. So I waited for 10 good years. I didn't get married to another man. And the father now came back. His friends, his relatives, everybody just came around and started talking. Like, okay, thank God we could only marry me, follow me. Let me go back to him. I went back after 10 years and had another child for him. Ṣùgbọ́n gbà tí mo lọ ogun ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ó ju síta àkọ́kọ́ lọ, so I had to pack my shoes and run for my life. So with those two children now, I'm not planning to get married to another man. Maybe táwọn ẹ bá ti dàgbà wọ́n ti gbà láàyè wọn, wọ́n mi lè padà sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ wọn ọkọ. But for now, I don't have it in plan. Kò sí nínú 100 plans tí mo ní kò sí. Because every anything mo fẹ́ mi mọ orí èèyàn tó máa jẹ́, mi ò mọ orí ìhà tó máa kọ sí àwọn ọmọ mi, and I don't want anything to come in between me and the kids. I don't want anything. Iṣẹ́ tí mo fàárọ̀ mi ṣe ni wọ́n. I don't want anything to come in between us. So irú àwọn ọmọ yẹn, irú obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé òun fẹ́ lọ fẹ́ ọkọ mi, ó ní láti mọ irú ọkùnrin tó fẹ́ fẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ lọ́mọ máa wà. Tó bá ti rí wípé ọkùnrin tó jẹ́ wípé kò ní nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ òun gẹ́gẹ́ bíi títí ẹ̀, kí òun rẹ̀ rẹ́dí láti fọkùnrin yẹn sílẹ̀, ó bẹ́tà kó yọ̀ǹda ọmọ yẹn sọ́dọ̀ ìyá. Nítorí ẹ̀ làwọn tá a jẹ́ obìnrin fi níṣẹ́ tó pọ̀ láti ṣe. Iṣẹ́ tó pọ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn obìnrin púpọ̀ láti ṣe lórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Kọ́lọ́ má jẹ́ ká jẹ̀bi lórí wọn. So nǹkan tí mo sọ earlier nígbà tí wọ́n kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn wípé àwọn ọmọ yìí gbọ́dọ̀ wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹni tó máa devote time ẹ̀ fún wọn. The person that has the ability that can devote his or her time for the kids, that has the skill to take care of the kids. It's not as if we are, no. At the end, we have to sacrifice ourselves, our time. 90% of what we have to sacrifice it for the kids. Only but I might want to pay a money or lava. So I don't need you. So to what a perfect loco that the perfect or she any to the fair or more gigabits. Be a what big gigabit or what it's there. Come on, when you want to be aware. Because it will affect the child mentally, psychologically, it will affect your mobile. And in treatment about only the common trauma. So, Ben. So, tó bá jẹ́ kí wọ́n bá ló fẹ́ fẹ́ ìyàwó mi tí ìyàwó yẹn ò bá ti jẹ́ ẹni tí tó ní ìfẹ́ ọmọ tó bá jẹ́ pọ̀lọ̀ bàbá ni ọmọ yẹn wà ó bẹ́tà kó rìlíìsì wọn fún ìyá wọn kó máa rà ọmọ yẹn occasionally kọ́ ọmọ ibi tí wọ́n máa bá bóyá end of the month ni o bóyá beginning of the month ni o bóyá weekend ni o should have a place wọ́n máa ti pàdé ara wọn rí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ so ibi tó bá máa rọrùn fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn ìbẹ̀rù yẹ kí wọ́n lọ ìbẹ̀rù kọ́ padà sí kí wọ́n lọ gbé. And if either of the in-laws tí wọ́n bá ní ability láti gba àwọn ọmọ yẹn sọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n lè mójútó àwọn ọmọ yẹn bó ṣe tọ́ àti bó ṣe yẹ tí kì í ṣe àwọn tó máa kí ọmọ ní àgbẹ̀rà àbí tí kì í ṣe àwọn tó máa lu ọmọ nílò òkúlò àbí tí kì í ṣe àwọn tí wọn ò ní ná ní ọmọ that will not even have the time for the kids that will not take care of the kids tí wọn ò ní mọ bó ṣe ń jẹ àbí bó ṣe ń mu tó bá jẹ́ pé èèyàn ní inú bóyá paternal in-law ní grandparents ní bóyá the other party ní èèyàn lè ká àwọn ọmọ yẹn síbẹ̀ and our parents yẹn ló máa check on them from time to time. tó bá jẹ́ pé olùdíje ọmọ yẹn ló wá ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn then it's fine. I think that's my opinion on that.
Thank you so very much. Òun ní ká jẹ pọnà pẹ́ lẹ́nu ò fọ̀nà fún òjẹ́ o. It's just like we started like 10-15 minutes ago. We have spent more than 1.5 hours. Okay. My sister, Miss Aderomke Oredeyin, can you please advise us because ọ̀rọ̀ yìí long ju time ta ní fún lọ. It's a very wild topic and wild and wide. Ogun, ode, ó fẹ̀, ó fẹ̀, ode, ó lágbára gan. So it's not something we can just say. This is it. So, it takes the grace of God for us to make decisions. And people are, they are not really asking questions, but they are commenting. Like once this one says this, yes, that's true. Once this one says this, yes, that's true. So that is it. So I really thank you. Oroshi kuno anyway because time is low, but it's like we are going to do like a repeat of this, so it might be brief anyway, but we are going to do a repeat. Then Miss Oredeyin, I have a question for you. So mo ní ìmọ̀ràn wo lẹ ní fún obìnrin? Ṣó ti yé yín? Bóyá ó ti divorce ni o, àbò ń plan láti divorce, àbò plan láti separate. Ṣó ti yé yín? Ìmọ̀ràn wo lẹ ní fún wọn concerning the children? Báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ advice wọn ẹni tó fẹ́ ṣerú ẹ̀?
especially tó bá yẹ kó bóyá ó fẹ́ divorce tàbí separation, we have to be on safer side. Irú èmi sì bá I waited 25 years. When it was 25 years in 2019, mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wò pé ìyá òkè ṣe omi ọbẹ̀. It will be better ọ̀rọ̀ ayé sàn ju ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀run lọ. And mo ti máa sọ láti ilẹ̀ pé mi ò ní bí ọmọ káàkiri. So to the glory of God, my first daughter will be 30 years, second 27 next year, and my last will be 23. So àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta mo tò wọ́n sójú kan náà. Nítorí mo bí ìṣù kan, màmá kan kú lọ́dún kan. Màmá yẹn ní ọkọ méjì. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn wá well tutù. Ó bí méjì síbi àkọ́kọ́. No, ó bí ẹyọ kan síbi àkọ́kọ́, ó wá bí méjì sí latter husband. Nígbà tí màmá yìí kú, nígbà tí wọ́n gbé lọ pé ọmọ first born ló fẹ́ lọ sí, wọ́n bá ní kò lẹ́nu rẹ̀. Àwọn méjì yẹn, at the end of the day, àwọn fámìlì ìyá yẹn ni wọ́n ní pé kókó ẹ̀ má bàa ráre wọ́n lọ sí. So kí ọjọ́ alẹ́ wa kó má bàa di nǹkan torí àlewẹ̀yìn wọn, òkú kì í wẹ̀yìn. Àníkú lórúkọ Jésù. Wọ́n gbà tá a bá dàgbà àdàgà àdògbò, kọjọ́ alẹ́ wa má bàa di rádaràdà, kó má di pé division máa wà láàrin àwọn ọmọ. It will be better ká èdíọ̀ ká bí ìwọ̀nba tá a bá máa bí sí ojú kan náà. Then tọ́lọ́run bá wá jẹ́ pé bóyá you are separated or divorced for good, take your stand. Tó bá wá jẹ́ pé bóyá private ní division yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ or separation, it will be better ẹni tó bá máa fẹ́ jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ ẹ ẹni tí ò bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹ má fẹ́. Wọ́n ẹni tó yẹ kó máa fẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹ fẹ́ bọ́ kó mọ̀ pé kò sí ọmọ nínú ẹ̀, no kid attached. Let him know. And at least èèyàn lè rí ẹni tó yẹ kó bóyá o lè rí ẹni tó yẹ kó kó bá bí ìdáyọ̀ sí tàbí kó jẹ́ bóyá bí widower. So it is better than pé o fẹ́ àwọn kan mú kọ́ jẹ́ bọ́ọ̀lù, àwọn kan wá jẹ́ súlẹ̀. Àdé at later age, bí a bí ọjọ́ alẹ́ Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ ká mọ̀ kóra lè dàkúdà. So it is better kí obìnrin ẹ jẹ́ ká lámùmọ́ra. Tá a bá kò síbi tá a máa kò síbi tá a fi ti ké fún adìyẹ alẹ́ báwọn Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ti di bó ti ń fẹ́ la ẹ̀mí lọ, irú tèmi yẹn mò ń là mọ́ra. Even when I got separated in 2019, àwọn àbúrò mi bínú because mo hide a lot. Tó bá wálé màá ní wọ́n ní kí n fún yín. Ìgbà tí wọ́n wá get in 2009, so àǹtí mi ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ ń kówó sílẹ̀ tẹ́ máa ní dáríkẹ́. So this man is not responsible. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ti ń show them. And look at this, look at that. Débi pé eyín mi tí mo ti ń pamọ́ tó ti yọ láti tó ti bàjẹ́ ẹ pé mo kàn pamọ́ mo manage. Ìgbà tó yọ ní last December, mo lọ fix artificial náà ó ti àṣeyẹ tí mo kàbẹ̀ lórí tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì wọn ni. Mo wá yọ at the end of the day. Nísìnyí báyìí àwọn èèyàn kí ló yọ mí lẹ́yìn wá after match violence wọn ẹ̀dí of 25 years. People don't be àwọn àbúrò wọn àti ọgbà pé nísìnyí gan pé kí n fi sílẹ̀ gan bẹ́ẹ̀ sí. So people àwọn tó bá rí ibi tí wọ́n ti rí several years tí wọ́n yẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá rí níta. Ìgbà wo lẹ dé léjì wọ́n wá tún ló fit nìkan nísìnyí báyìí kí n fi sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí n má lọ fi artificial. So nǹkan tí mo máa sọ ìdílé náà ní pé àti rọ́pò lóko kún ká tó gbìn ẹ̀wà sí. Though it may be by mistake or it's bóyá later age later in life ló ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe oríṣiríṣi tó yẹ pé tàwa conclude pé the conclusion is divorce or separation. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àwọn obìnrin ẹ jẹ́ ká take a decision kájú lórí gbígbé tó bá yẹ kó marry ó má involve pé bóyá ọlọ́mọ máa dé so that àwọn ọmọ bí yẹn òun náà ni wọ́n á jẹ́ wọ́n á bu yẹ̀pẹ̀lẹ̀ lórí kò ní jẹ́ pé òkú èèyàn àdìrà dáradára lọ́jọ́ alẹ́. Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́ lórúkọ Jésù.
Àmín.
Gbogbo àwa tó yẹ pé bóyá oko ayé ni wá Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ gbé wa ró.
Oko ayé báwo.
Ọlọ́run pàpọ̀ ìgbéyàwó Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa pa pẹ̀lú ìgbéyàwó wọn ní dàrú. Ṣé tó pray for divorce or separation but one thing or the other led to it.
Yes. Thank you so very much, ma. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Mr. Yossi, over to you. I have a question for you too, a rounding question. In the case of divorce and separation when a mind is being made up. But yes, so how do you advise the man in question? How do you advise concerning the children? What do you have to say? Kilo fẹ́ sọ sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ipò ń fẹ́ separation ló kù àbí divorce, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ìmọ̀ràn tí mi máa fún ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wípé tó bá mọ̀ wípé iṣẹ́ òun kò ní fi àyè gbà láti lè kó àwọn ọmọ yẹn sí ọ̀dọ̀ débi pé máa mójútó wọn láti jẹ́ wípé wọ́n máa ní ẹ̀kọ́ àti tilé àti ti school àbí àmójútó tó péye. You should just release the kids to their mother. Kó dẹ̀ support wọn financially. Kó agree láti pẹ̀lú ìyá wọn kí wọ́n jọ ní this mutual understanding pé àwọn máa co-parent lórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn. So that àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n máa ní ìdájì wọn lè má sí níbẹ̀. But wọ́n á ní ìbẹ̀rù pé tí ìyá wọn bá sọ fún wọn níbi tí wọ́n wà wípé tí mo bá pe bàbá yín. Kó jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ yẹn mọ̀ kó ṣe pé kó lè bá àwọn ọmọ jù ú. Ọ̀kan mọ̀ wípé àbúrádì ṣe fẹ́ ra wa tó bàbá ṣe ń wà bàjẹ́. Dájú ò ní tó sí o, dájú máa bínú sí wa. Kó fi ìfẹ́ hàn sáwọn ọmọ yẹn. Kó má jẹ́ kí nǹkan tó fẹ́ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin òun àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ ìmọ̀lẹ́wò kó affect àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Tó bá jẹ́ pé o ti make up mind ẹ̀. Òun ló ní decision ló mọ nǹkan tó dé tó ṣe níbi rẹ̀ láti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n kó jẹ́ kí ojúṣe òun gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá kó kún òṣùwọ̀n àti jẹ àti mú àti lọ síléèwé àwọn ọmọ yẹn kó má fi dá ìyá wọn lágara. Kó má jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ yẹn rí nírí wípé nítorí pé ó ń bá ìyá àwọn jà afẹ́fẹ́ ìfẹ́ dọ́dọ̀ àwọn. Kó dẹ̀ má ba ìyá àwọn ọmọ yẹn jẹ́. Whatever that is going on between the father and the mother should be between them. Ó má rojọ́ fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn láì dá. I always tell people this. Mi ò pé àwọn ọmọ mi jókòó ní kí n sọ fún wọn pé dáàdì ní bó ṣe ní. Bọ̀bọ́ ṣe ń dàgbà ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ òye gan ó ti yé àwọn náà. There was a day my 10-year-old girl was talking to him and said, Daddy, kí ló dé mọ́mì mi nìkan náà ló ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. And I just took the phone away from her. Ọ̀rọ̀ àpọ̀tẹ̀ ọmọ sọ pé mi ni mo ní kó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. She said no, èyí kọ́ ló ní kí n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oyo kí n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. You don't say that to your daddy. Èmi ò ní dúró kí n bá bàbá ọmọ jẹ́ fún wọn pé àdáàdì ní èèyàn báyìí ni. Ó máa gbúrò láti mọ orí èèyàn tí dáàdì wọn jẹ́. So the father should not call the kids and tell them pé ṣètì rírì àtẹ ní màmá yóò ṣe màmá báyìí. Jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yẹn kọ́ dàgbà, jẹ́ kọ́ rí fún ara wọn, jẹ́ kọ́ mọ ọ̀tún, kọ́ mọ òsì fún ara wọn. Ìyá wọn lè má jẹ́ nǹkan tó pè wọ́n fún àwọn ọmọ. Bàbá wọn lè má jẹ́ nǹkan tó pè wọ́n fún àwọn ọmọ. Jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ rí fún ara wọn. Whatever that is going on between you guys, ẹ̀rọ orí ìlà yìí. So it should remain láàrin yín náà ní kó wà. So our advice dey man láti ṣe ojúṣe 101% nínú ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Káwọn ọmọ yẹn má bàa ráre, kán má bàa jìyà, kán má bàa ní feelings pé bàbá àti ìyá wọn jọ sí papọ̀. So kó fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìyá wọn lórí ìtọ́jú àti ìdàgbàsókè àwọn ọmọ yẹn so that the kids will not have any problem whatsoever. That is my advice.
Okay, thank you so very much. Mr. Ọ̀rẹ́dẹ́yìn, wọ́n ní ìyà ò tó yà lóbìnrin sọ wípé lè bàbá ọmọ mi máa kú sí. Tọ́wọ́ ìyá bá dùn dáadáa kò ní dúró kẹ́rù tó fi máa lọ. So there are some people that it's not their wish, but it was beyond them tán fi lọ àti lóríṣiríṣi. Anadẹ̀rẹ̀ lómi tẹ́ pé aláṣejù ni tí ò tó nǹkan ẹlòmí ò lè endure like you talked about endurance. Obìnrin mi ò lè endure rárá. Ó fẹ́ máa jẹ chicken. Ó fẹ́ máa fẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa wà rosy. Forgetting that kò sí bí sánmọ̀ bó ṣe funfun tó dúdú díẹ̀ máa wà ńbẹ̀. so obìnrin mi ò lè endure bẹ́ẹ̀ lọkùnrin mi náà ò lè endure ipe ìyàwó tí mo fẹ́ ìwà ọ̀tọ̀ ló ń wù nílé wọn èmi ìwà ọ̀tọ̀ ni mò ń wù tá a bá padà pàdé papọ̀ ìwà ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ la máa gbé jáde kọ́rọ̀ wa tó yéra wa and láti study ara wa á ṣe díẹ̀. Rome was not built in a day and the first 5 years of marriage ni turbulence máa ń wà jù because àsìkò tí oníkálukú wọn mọra wọn. That is why when you are not man enough, don't go and get married. When you are not matured enough as a woman, don't go and get married. So you need a lot of lectures. O dẹ̀ need àdúrà, o need ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn àgbà, o dẹ̀ need láti wòye wo environment tó bára ẹ̀ kó wo situation tó wà ṣé n tó fẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ fún wọn náà ni àbò fẹ́ live better. So you should be able to decode that. So thank you so very much, Adeyinka Ronke Oredeyin. Thank you, ma. Mo really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Then Miss Aderomu Toyosi Adebisi Aderomu. Thank you so very much. I'm still bringing you back. And then to shock you, Toyosi is going to be one of our hosts. So our hostess, Sha. Mama host the program very soon. Watch out. Toyosi is coming up. All the things she has been hiding, as in Afema Bagbejade, Koma hiding. Yeah. So watch out for more of all this. By God's grace, I believe the phone would have been rectified by then. Ale Mashe better and better by God's grace. Thank you so very much, everybody, for watching. So, Miss Oredeyi and Miss Aderomu, you can go off the line and join back on Facebook, ká sọ̀rọ̀ briefly before we now go off. Thank you so very much. Okay. Thank you, my people. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. So now níbi tá a bá dé báyìí àti ṣe party wa dùn. It's fun, right? Thank you. Ká ní pé it's something that we are in the same place, gbogbo àbá kan organize like get together and stuff like that. So I wanted them to call people for giveaway before, but the system we used might not be able to do that. We won't be able to do that because wọ́n rí àwọn tó wà ní other line. Èmi ni mò ń rí yín, mo dẹ̀ rí àwọn. But at least in the case of things like this, maybe this is how we are going to be doing it. So that tá bá ti lè rojú ẹni yẹn, we will still use Facebook because many people wanted Facebook. Torí I was talking about Instagram, talking about YouTube. I would have preferred Instagram and YouTube in the case of issues like this. But so now I know El Nino is taking notes. Are you taking notes, El Nino? Are you taking notes? First and foremost, we'll give data to everybody as usual. Thank you. My gele. Hey, ẹ ṣé o. Mo lọ dígì ni, mo lọ dígì gele. So, you where is El Nino? I'm not hearing you. I'm not seeing you. Where are you? Have you taken notes? Okay. Everybody, data goes to them as usual. Then the admins, somebody gave me money for the admins. I will not mention how much. Ó lè kéré o, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni. Then another person gave me money also. And then another person too gave me money. And a ní Ankara 4 yards tí a fẹ́ fún lucky winners 5. Okay. So In the case of the Ankaras, I will make it 4 yards for 6 people. So we were now going to give àwọn tó for the month of November. Àwọn tó ní highest comments àtàwọn tó ní highest posts. Highest commentators and highest posters. So they are going to be 3-3. The Ankara will go to them. I have their names already. I'll post their names. They are still going to get data. Wọ́n tó bá wà ńbẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí o, wọ́n á gba data o, wọ́n á dẹ̀ tún gba Ankara. But àwọn tí ò sí ńbẹ̀ báyìí, but they have won highest posts and highest comments. Wọ́n á gba Ankara. Then randomly we are going to pick because kówó lè kárí, right? Ó kéré kò kéré. Why not for Christmas? How? Why not for Christmas as how? Christmas is not here yet. We cannot go hungry till Christmas. Bó bá wà ẹ̀jẹ̀ àná bí ó bá sì sí ká ṣojú páí àbí? Once we have it now, let's give it. Let's disburse it. We will disburse it to everybody tó yẹ ká fún. Wọ́n bá sì fi ara síkìn kò so mọ́lẹ̀ láti ìsìn kójú pa síkìn àbí kó sì ríra síkìn rẹ̀ kó jẹ́ sínú ara ẹ̀ kó mọ̀ pé ó ti jẹ́. So that is it. Ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀. Then there are some few people that they are always coming up online. Even kó jẹ́ pé mo kàn pass by. Maybe we are trying to test. They will click. They want to see me. Pé ṣàní program ni. Thank you so very much. God bless you. Randomly, we will pick and we will inbox you to send your account numbers. So, send wọn sí wa. So, and then, because mi fẹ́ kó dìjà. Mi fẹ́ kó dìjà. And I don't know what to say. Ẹ má worry, ó máa kárí. Because I will do it, I will ration it in a way tó yẹ pé ó bẹ́ńbé kò bẹ́ńbé, everybody must have a cut. Ṣó ti yé yín? But you might not have the same cut. Ẹ lè má ní iye kan náà. And then somebody that said I should give the admins the money made mention of a particular person tó máa notice lórí group pé àtẹ̀lé náà mo máa ń rí lórí group. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ní bínú, èmi kọ́ ẹni yẹn bó ṣe fẹ́ ni. So nǹkan bá sọ specifically, I'll go by it. And they are anonymous. They said I should not mention their names. But from my own pocket, I will add to it so that everybody must have a cut. No matter how small, you must have a cut. Ṣó ti yé yín? Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́. First year anniversary. Tẹ́ ẹ bá wá fẹ́ kó jù báyìí lọ lẹ́ẹ̀mí. You know what to do, my people. Share, subscribe. YouTube wa ó mẹ́hẹ, ààrẹ èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ààrẹ èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀. 1007 tá a ní. A kàn ní láti join náà ni. Kò lọ sókè kan bí ẹyẹ kọ̀ọ̀kan kákan rẹ̀ yọ kan kákan rẹ̀, you know. You people have to come up with more, please. Ṣé mo ṣe wéjèlè yí ọ̀dà ni? Ó wà fi tìmí kẹ́. So I'm not the title one, but once in a while like this, that is it. Ó máa kárí, that is it. But for Christmas and New Year, by the special grace of God, Ọlọ́run á tún ti bù sí fún wa. Á tún náwó. Ọlọ́run ó ràn á lọ. Á náwó. Ẹ̀yin ẹ sáà mọ fàdúrà ràn á lọ. Àbí? Mo ti gbé sílé bàbá mi jáde. Ẹ má bínú. Ọmọ ńlá ni. N ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ kí n mọ́ lọ bẹ̀. So, share and subscribe. Yes. And tell people to subscribe also. Bring more people to the group. They said we should keep it, make it an open group. but I don't think it can be possible anymore because we have made it a closed group. Unless taba ma tún close yẹn ká tún wá open another one or ká open 2 fún gbogbogbò kí àwa ara wa ká ṣì wà nínú 1. Àbí what do you feel? Ẹ lọ bá mi rò. Thank you so very much, everybody. I really appreciate you. Ó dàbí ẹni pé ká má lọ mọ́ o, ká má ṣeré títí. Ká má ṣeré. So I said everybody group, WhatsApp group, WhatsApp channel. It's a very good idea. But the way tó fi hack numbers àwọn èèyàn, then ṣé mọ̀ pé many people that are using the WhatsApp numbers, those numbers are attached to their bank accounts and stuff like that. In everything Naija they do, Naija no dey carry last o. Ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n lágbára gan. So tó bá tàpù kiri, I've once been a victim that I almost became a victim. Like on 2 occasions anyway, and then even my husband fell for it once, but my own that chicken loku came in and fall. That's why I don't want to do the WhatsApp group. So what I will just do is we will open thoughtful events 2. Telegram, okay, well, oríṣiríṣi ni. We will talk about it about the make up mind, so that in that way àwọn tó fẹ́ wá, so many people want to join just like that, but because I've made it a closed group, because I never knew we are going to be like this, I was thinking of being a few people that will be there, but later on when I now saw that people were coming in, ni mo ṣe wá wò bẹ́ẹ̀, but Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Then our reality corner comes up every Monday. Mostly you'll be seeing Toyosi Aderomu on Mondays with me, Ajomama Anchor ni. So Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Bóyá o máa lọ yá fóònù ni o, bó lè jí fóònù ni, mọ́ jí wọn mọ búbàdàn. You must get a phone to Mama fi ṣe, because we need you more than before. Right, that is it. Then the reality corner comes up on Mondays between 7 and 8 p.m. Nigerian time, which is 1 to 2 p.m. American Eastern time. Our time changes every 6 months, so it just changed this past month. Also the March ending. See, April could change. So from now till then, you are 6 hours ahead of us. So our hour 6 hours behind. For now, this is 4 o'clock, past 4 hour by, and you will be like past 10 in the evening. So that is it. You have one thing or the other you want to share with us, come and share. Instead of people to come and share stories with us, they go to in my inbox and they are insulting me there, because insulting me, can see, hello babe, can we be friends? Give me your number, let me call you. I don't want to talk on Facebook. And when I decline, they abuse me. They abuse me. Ẹ má bínú, nọ́mbà mi sọ wọ́n náà ni. Kò sí ha. So I am hooked. So ẹ má bínú. So that's why. What else am I going to say? The reality corner comes up every Monday by the special grace of God between 7 and 8 p.m. Nigerian time, and God will help us. We are coming up with different stories, and that is when we are going to be doing our adverts like before. We have been doing the advertisements every Monday, and it's still going to continue every Monday. I might not be able to post two flyers on Monday as usual. I'll be posting one so that everything will be on one spot, so that I might miss it, because on some occasions I do miss some people on the other end and I will not recall their names. It's afterwards that I will realize that I've missed some people. So I'll make it one flyer every Monday, which is going to be our online market squad / reality corner. So the advertisements will come at the beginning of the program, in the middle of the program, then at the end of the program, so that we'll be able to Mm-hmm. Yes, that is it. And that is it. Concerning the WhatsApp group, somebody just said as an admin that they had bad experiences and they had to shut down one completely when numbers were hacked. Shetiri. Even the pastor that spoke with us yesterday had a very big youth WhatsApp group which was hacked. So he got frustrated, and that is Nigeria for us. May God help us. Some people will see you struggling, they will not talk. But when you start making it, they want to collect it just like that. Why didn't you start when you see others doing it? That is how it's supposed to be. Ṣé tiẹ̀ kí ṣe tèmi. Ojú ọ̀run tẹ́yẹ fò láìpẹ́ àfaragbára. You don't have to snatch what I have. I don't have to snatch what you have. That is why we say we lack love. Nífẹ̀ẹ́. Aba nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa. I will not want to render somebody penniless. When the person was struggling, I was sleeping. Why will I be sleeping when you are struggling? And then when you are now ready to reap the fruit of your labor, ẹnìkan wá sọ pé òun fẹ́ gbà lórí ẹ̀. It's not supposed to be. Ẹ jẹ́ ká nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa. Tírú ẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ, ṣó lè gbàrú ẹ̀. Tó o bá ti lè gbà, má ṣe fẹ́ lòmíì. That is just it. Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́. So, Monday Reality Corner comes up every Monday. A lot of things are coming up very soon. We'll be decoding them. Máa gbé wọn jáde lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́, as I used to say. Thank you so very much. It's been wonderful having you people around. I don't feel like going, especially Gele. I so much like it. I don't want to lose it. Saying too, I mean, if you so that is it. So if you have one thing or the other you want to share with us, or you want people to know about, please go into our inbox, go to our messenger, go to all the admins, go to them. We will increase the admins. We'll add 1 or 2 more persons. Mutini hint 1 or 2 more persons. I've been begging one person, Onirara, Kuregba. So we'll add 1 or 2 more persons, then, so that Mwale must speed up láti approve post and stuff like that. Thank you so very much. The gele fine shy, everybody they talk. Now so that the yana and say my gele na ban. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you. I'm blushing. So till Monday, by the special grace of God, we are coming back again for our online market squad / reality corner. Please. Thank you so very much. I love you. I'll see you on Monday. By the time we are spending and we are celebrating the 2nd year anniversary, I'm up for Dubai. We have time. We can even sit together. We'll plan it well, Sha. Kobe. So I'm a rock. Thank you so very much, everybody. Love you all. Expect your data, then your inbox. Watch out for El Nino as usual. It's coming to your inbox. Then there might be 2 this time because we have a lot to do. So there might be 2. Thomas inboxing. We love you all. God bless you. See you next week by God's grace. Ire kanka. Beautiful gele. Eje ti ejo, eje ma jo mi ti ni lo. Ma dúró tell everybody fi ma koto. Eje jo díẹ̀. Ìbátan wa látà la fẹ́ jó. Àmọ́ la fẹ́ jó. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.